Okay, due to time constraints, we're going to have to wrap the debate on this bill up. The debate on Bill 345 is adjourned, and we will move to a vote. All in favor, yay? All opposed, nay. I don't think it counts because really we don't have a lot of time. So we're going to ask all members voting yay on this bill to raise and be counted, to stand up and be counted, please. And you can sit down when I call your constituency. The member for Cumberland South, the member for Argyll, the member for King South, the member for Truro Bible Hill, the member for Antigonish, the member for Inverness, the member for Cape Breton North, the member for Lunenburg West, the member for Pictou Centre, the member for Guysborough Sheet Harbour, the member for Eastern Shore, the member for Bedford Birch Cove, the member for Colchester North, the member for Chester St. Margaret's, the member for Kings North, the member for Victoria the Lakes. I would now ask all opposed to this bill, voting nay, to stand and be counted. And once again, please sit once I call your constituency. The member for Richmond, the member for Annapolis, the member for Cape Breton South, the member for Cape Breton Centre, the member for Cole Harbour, the member from Hants East, the member for Pictou West, the member from Preston, the member from Glace Bay, the member from Waverley Fall River Beaverbank, the member from Halifax Atlantic, the member for Dartmouth North, the member from Halifax Citadel Sable Island, the member from Kings West, the member from Pictou East, and the member from Cole Harbour Eastern Passage. Do we have an official count? 16-16. In the case of a tie, I, the Speaker of the House, cast the deciding vote. I'm pleased to be able to stand and say the motion carries and does pass through the House. Order, please. Order, please. Order, please. It's been brought to my attention that the member from Cape Breton South has an emergency bill he'd like to introduce to the House. There will be no debate on this bill. However, after it's introduced, it will go immediately to a vote. The member from Cape Breton South has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, allow me to read the bill for the House to pass or to reject. Whereas the Nova Scotia Model Legislature 2009 has been initiated and completed with a satisfactory efficiency, whereas the 33 legislators, including the most honorable, the most respected, the most distinguished speaker, agree that the model legislature has been fully worth their time, whereas the 33 legislators present today have gained valuable and important knowledge on the political system of Nova Scotia, whereas the social networking site Facebook is highly utilized among young people and particularly all members of the legislature. Therefore, be it resolved that the 33 legislators will fully endorse the 2009 Nova Scotia Model Legislature as a productive activity for high school students in Nova Scotia, besides officially thanking with our full endorsement and with all our heart, thanking all the teachers, the politicians, all the chaperones, and everyone involved in making this legislature a success. And also be it resolved that upon the return of the 33 legislators to their homes or humble abodes, they shall add all their counterparts as Facebook buddies.
Thank you. Thank you. For the last time of Model Parliament, Model Legislature 2009, I ask all members in favor voting yea on the bill to stand and be counted. The member from Cumberland South. The member from Argyll, the member from King South, the member from Truro Bible Hill, the member from Antigonish, the member from Inverness, the member from Cape Breton North, the member from Lunenburg West, the member from Pictou Centre, the member from Guysborough Sheet Harbour, the member from Eastern Shore, the member from Bedford Birch Cove, the member from Colchester North, the member from Chester St. Margaret's, the member from Kings North, the member from Victoria the Lakes, the member from Richmond, the member from Annapolis, the member from Cape Breton Centre, the member from Cole Harbour, the member from Hants East, the member from Pictou West, the member from Preston, the member from Glace Bay, the member from Cape Breton South, the member from Waverley Fall River Beaverbank, the member from Halifax Atlantic, the member from Dartmouth North, the member from Halifax Citadel Sable Island, the member from Kings West, the member from Pictou East, the member from Cole Harbour Eastern Passage, and the member from Cape Breton West. I'm pleased to say this motion does pass unanimously. House is adjourned.